The evidence vault is open. 10 unseen challenges will test your eyes and your logic. You have 10 seconds to crack each scene. Let us begin. Challenge number 1. At a Gothic theater lobby, one guest is secretly a creature of the night. Investigators narrowed the mystery to these 4 people. Suspect number 1 says, "I spoke with the person in charge." Suspect number 2 says, "I stayed beside another witness." Suspect number 3 says, "I am an ordinary invited guest." Suspect number 4 says, "I was looking for a missing bag." Who is the vampire? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The vampire is person number 3, Elena. The evidence contradicts Elena's statement. The clue is Elena has 2 fresh punctures hidden behind their collar, proving the marks expose their vampire identity. This evidence points to the vampire. Challenge number 2. At an ancient jungle ruin, 4 explorers choose different routes through an ancient site. Only one route matches the map and remains passable. Study what is happening around each person, because the environment contains the answer. Option number 1 shows Maya is an explorer walking toward a collapsed tunnel blocked by boulders. Option number 2 shows Daniel is an explorer following a dry stone path whose carved symbol matches the same symbol on their open map and continues toward a visible golden chamber. Option number 3 shows Marcus is an explorer approaching a deep gap with a broken rope bridge. Option number 4 shows Noah is an explorer following footprints that reverse and return to the entrance. Who will reach the treasure first? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The answer is person number 2, Daniel. That route is both correctly marked and physically open. The clue is the matching map symbol and visible unblocked path to the golden chamber near Daniel. This proves that route is both correctly marked and physically open. This visual detail helps prove the answer. Challenge number 3. At a fire station equipment room, 4 people arrived dressed for an emergency, but only one demonstrates real training. Study what is happening around each person, because the environment contains the answer. Option number 1 shows Julian is an imposter holding a garden hose while wearing sandals and no protective gloves. Option number 2 shows Marcus is an imposter wearing the breathing mask upside down with an open coat. Option number 3 shows Maya is an imposter carrying an empty extinguisher backward with loose helmet straps. Option number 4 shows Layla is a trained firefighter wearing a correctly sealed breathing mask, buckled helmet, protective gloves, closed coat, and air tank with straps properly fastened. Who is the real firefighter? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The answer is person number 4, Layla. Only that person knows how firefighting safety gear is properly worn. The clue is the correctly sealed mask and fully fastened protective equipment near Layla. This proves only that person knows how firefighting safety gear is properly worn. This visual detail helps prove the answer. Challenge number 4. At a sunny safari campsite, 4 campers made different survival choices. One mistake creates an immediate hidden danger. Study what is happening around each person, because the environment contains the answer. Option number 1 shows Sophia is a camper cooking food inside a tightly closed tent while smoke and carbon monoxide build up. Option number 2 shows Zara is a camper storing food in a sealed box away from the tent. Option number 3 shows Ethan is a camper boiling water outdoors on bare ground. Option number 4 shows Marcus is a camper wearing dry layers beside an extinguished fire. Who made the worst choice? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The answer is person number 1, Sophia. The invisible fumes have no safe ventilation. The clue is the burning stove operating inside the sealed tent near Sophia. This proves the invisible fumes have no safe ventilation. This visual detail helps prove the answer. Challenge number 5. At an underground jewelry vault, someone entered the strong room and emptied one safe deposit box. Investigators narrowed the mystery to these 4 people. Suspect number 1 says, I checked the outside fire exit. Suspect number 2 says, I was helping customers in the main hall. Suspect number 3 says, I guarded the front entrance. Suspect number 4 says, I remained upstairs during the alarm. Can you solve the evidence? Who entered the vault? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The vault robber is person number 4, Elena. The evidence contradicts Elena's statement. Look at the first clue. Elena has a fresh triangular tear in their jeans matching a denim scrap snagged on the jagged vault grill, proving their clothing tore while they squeezed through the damaged grill. This evidence points to the vault robber. There is a second clue. Elena also has fine silver drilling dust embedded in the cuff of their dark jacket, which shows they stood beside the vault lock while it was drilled. This evidence points to the vault robber. Challenge number 6. At a neighborhood auto shop, 4 people claim to be mechanics. Their tools and safety choices reveal which one has real experience. Study what is happening around each person, because the environment contains the answer. Option number 1 shows Sophia is a careful mechanic working beside a raised car secured on 2 metal jack stands with wheel chocks and insulated tools arranged neatly. Option number 2 shows Daniel is an imposter lying beneath a car supported only by a small unstable jack. Option number 3 shows Zara is an imposter trying to loosen a wheel nut with a soft paintbrush. Option number 4 shows Amira is an imposter pouring coolant into the engine oil opening. Who is the real mechanic? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The answer is person number 1, Sophia. Only that person is using proper repair equipment and safe procedure. The clue is the 2 jack stands and wheel chocks correctly securing the raised car near Sophia. This proves only that person is using proper repair equipment and safe procedure. This visual detail helps prove the answer. Challenge number 7. A guest collapsed after sipping a poisoned drink. It happened at a private birthday banquet, and these 4 suspects all gave different accounts. Suspect number 1 says, I spent the toast beside the piano. Suspect number 2 says, I was taking a phone call on the balcony. Suspect number 3 says, I left before the drinks were poured. Suspect number 4 says, I was serving dessert in the kitchen. Which suspect is responsible? Who poisoned the guest? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The killer is person number 3, Maya. The evidence contradicts Maya's statement. The clue is Maya has a drop of the victim's unusual green drink on their glove, proving they prepared or moved the victim's drink. This evidence points to the killer. Challenge number 8. At a flooded jungle river, 4 travelers attempt to cross dangerous water in different ways. Only one method has both a stable surface and proper protection. Study what is happening around each person, because the environment contains the answer. Option number 1 shows Victor is a traveler wading toward a strong current and waterfall. Option number 2 shows Adrian is a traveler balancing on a wet fallen tree covered with slippery moss. Option number 3 shows Nora is a traveler stepping onto a rotten plank with a visible split. Option number 4 shows Hannah is a careful traveler clipped to a taut safety line while crossing an intact narrow bridge with both handrails. Who can cross safely? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The answer is person number 4, Hannah. That person has the only stable crossing with fall protection. The clue is the secured safety clip and 2 intact bridge handrails near Hannah. This proves that person has the only stable crossing with fall protection. This visual detail helps prove the answer. Challenge number 9. A normal day at a restaurant manager's room became a mystery. A payroll envelope was taken from a desk during a short meeting. Police are questioning these 4 people. Suspect number 1 says, "I was repairing the office printer." Suspect number 2 says, "I was counting receipts at the front counter." Suspect number 3 says, "I did not enter the office today." Suspect number 4 says, "I took a customer's order." Which suspect is responsible? Who took the money? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The thief is person number 3, Lucas. The evidence contradicts Lucas's statement. The clue is Lucas has the safe's chalky fingerprint powder on their thumb, proving they touched the safe after it was prepared for inspection. This evidence points to the thief. Challenge number 10. During an event at a busy hospital room, a fake specialist appeared during the emergency shift. Only 4 people had the opportunity. Suspect number 1 says, "I was sterilizing instruments." Suspect number 2 says, "I know every piece of equipment in this room." Suspect number 3 says, "I spoke with the head nurse at reception." Suspect number 4 says, "I was washing before an examination." Can you solve the evidence? Who is the fake doctor? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The imposter is person number 2, Victor. The evidence contradicts Victor's statement. Look at the first clue. Victor has disposable shoe covers worn over their hands like gloves, proving they do not understand routine medical clothing. This evidence points to the imposter. There is a second clue. Victor also has a hospital identification card showing a different face, which shows they stole another doctor's identity. This evidence points to the imposter.